Welcome back to Driver 88. Today we're at one of my very favourite performance shops in Victoria. I've been coming here for about 7 or 8 years now. Seeing my good mate Raz, who owns Prestige Auto Works. I took my S3 here many years ago to get an APR tune, and I've taken multiple cars here since. We're going to check out a whole bunch of interesting builds, the dyno room. This is a shop that started from humble beginnings, tuning mostly VAG cars, and now, as you'll see, there's all sorts of supercar builds and awesome stuff going on, and it's expanded to like 5 times the size. So very cool success story. Let's catch up with Raz and show you some very interesting cars. Alright, so we're here with the owner of Prestige Auto Works, Raz. He's going to show us a bunch of cool builds. How are you going, man? Good. It's good to see you again. We've filmed him many times over the years, and just better and cooler stuff has turned up since then. Namely, behind us, this pretty much new Bentley Con GT, but it's not like every other silver-haired Conti GT.
Definitely not, man. Definitely not. As you can tell.
Yeah, quite a famous owner. This one gets a lot of attention. What have we done to the Bentley?
So this car, you've probably seen it on the internet, all over the internet, because look at how low it sits. But look, engine-wise, we've done the a Stage 2 PAW Motorsport tune. We've also got the exhaust system fitted on there as well. So we've got cap back, we've also got mid pipes and down pipes. So this thing sounds incredible. If you have a look at you just got to look at the side of it. The stance is just amazing. So these wheels, the TE37s on a Bentley is one of I think it's the only one in the world like this, man.
So TE37s, I guess, famously at JD.
So there was it looks like it'll rub. It actually looks like it'll rub, but it won't. Like so, as low as it sits, this car, like you can't really drive it anywhere because of the curvature of the road. Like it actually sits so low that if you drive it in the middle of the road, it'll actually it'll start scraping the middle of the road. But the fitment is perfect. So as let's say you've got some undulations in the road, the car comes down, this tyre goes in. The guys at Faulkner Wheels and Tyres worked with us, we worked with them to get the height right, and yeah, killed it, absolutely killed it. And obviously thanks to Adrian for giving us the opportunity to do that.
So given the mods, how much power we're making?
So this is made about just over 500 kilowatts at all 4.
enough.
It's a lot, and it feels so. I guess the best way to describe it is you're in comfort. Like it's just a really comfortable drive, but then when the boost kicks in, it's just like it's almost tunnel vision, you know. But it sounds amazing too. Like it's really. It sounds good. The V8 in this is the same V8 that's in the new RS6s, RS7s, RSQ8s. Same platform. So same turbos and everything as well. I think the only thing that we find with these is they do get a little bit of heat soak, so they've got intercoolers for these now as well. But yeah, there's a lot of things coming out on the market for this. But yeah, we absolutely love this car, man.
Nice one. We'll turn it on in a second. We'll listen to it. Behind me, we've got a DBS, which you don't see too many DBSs.
No.
This is a 6-litre V12.
Yep.
But again, a customer who wanted something different, a bit more,
but
without going over the top. What's on this guy?
So it's one of my favourite cars here. It just looks so fat now. We've just lowered this car as well on some custom springs. We've got some custom spacers, custom hub adapters on this car. It's got a full exhaust system from the header. So this has got a naturally aspirated V12, the last of the V12s. Aston Martin aren't making V12s anymore. So, but yeah, this sounds incredible, this car. So headers, mid-pipe, cap back, a lot of the work was custom, and Velocity AP actually had an exhaust system for this as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this car is, like, it's very subtle, all the stuff that we've done, but it just perfects this car.
Yeah.
You know,
so it's a little bit more squat.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So before it was sitting pretty high from factory, and yeah, we put the springs in it. It did take a lot of trial and error. I'm not going to tell you what we've done because the amount of work that went into this to get it right. Yeah, it was a lot of time, but the end result was perfect. I mean, it's just a beautiful car, man. Like, you look at the shape is timeless. Would you agree? Like,
they've
it's just
aged incredibly well.
They have. I mean, even the carbon fiber that came on it. This is a 2009 car. I mean, the carbon fiber hasn't faded, which is fantastic.
Looks perfect.
You look at the carbon fiber mirrors as well. They're still perfect. We've got even the rear diffuser here. If you want to have a look at the rear diffuser, I mean, it's a beautiful looking car. And this thing sounds incredible too, man.
Yeah.
You got to hear it. The interior, this car's only done about 30,000 Ks, 36 actually. But I mean, it's just pretty spot on, you know. The
manual shifter is iconic.
Yeah, it's just a typical, beautiful Aston. You know.
We'll listen to this one then, if you can get a start up.
Yeah. You want to start her up?
Yeah, sure. Oh, well, how about I'll stand back and then you can start it. So
yeah,
I can...
okay.
That sounds like a Ferrari. I've never heard an Aston Martin V12 that sounds like that. It's really high pitched now, but it doesn't sound too much.
It doesn't.
Unbelievable. It is actually quite reminiscent of, a Ferrari sound from an Aston. So, yeah, amazing.
And that's not even under load as well. When it's under load, it sounds incredible.
Yeah, God knows what it sounds on a pool.
Yeah.
Incredible. All right, we've got another V12 to look at. It's right here.
Yes. Let me turn this one off.
No problem. So I've moved on now to Ferraris, the GTC4 Lusso V12. I'm still shocked by what this thing sounds like. What have we done to this car, Raz?
Well, as you can see, or as you can hear, it's not a standard exhaust system. We've got a full exhaust system in this car, all the way up to the turbos. We've got the catback as well. We've tuned this car, but this car sounds incredible. We've activated a little bit of pops and bangs, a bit of crackle. It car does, because of the exhaust work that we've actually done, does shoot a little bit of flames. But yeah, this car drives amazing. It's actually really comfortable to drive. But cosmetically, we haven't really done anything. There's the Vossen wheels that are on it, which look incredible. But other than that, man, I think the main part of this car is just the way it sounds. Obviously the way it looks, but I mean, just the way it sounds is incredible. The naturally aspirated V12 is just spot on, man. Spot on.
Unbelievable. We'll get a clip of that now, just blowing my eardrums out, and have a look at the wheels as well. All right. So, part of Prestige Auto Works, we have a pretty incredible dyno room with all sorts of other facilities. So we'll walk on down and have a look at that.
You can tell me none. Boss mode in effect and my money long. If you ain't talking money, don't talk to me. I'll be over here with a.
So we're shooting a C63 AMG at the moment. We've had heaps of these over the last couple of years. You started from humble beginnings with a smaller shop doing mostly VAG. What can you tell me about the journey?
So with when I first started this shop about 12 years ago, most of the stuff that we did was BMW and Volkswagen Audi. And it's not to say that we don't do it anymore, because it still makes up a lot. If you look around, there's half of the cars here are Audis.
Yeah.
But we've gone from just doing those particular marks to a lot of supercars. A lot of supercars have come in over the last 12 months, actually. AMGs, I think we're probably one of the biggest AMG performance specialists, not just in Victoria, I think in Australia as well. And we also dabble in a few other things as well, like McLarens and all the supercars and things like that. But I guess if you have a look at our our dyno setup and everything, it's not something that you would normally see in a workshop, and that's I think that's part of the appeal for some people as well, because they come in here and they see it's not a normal kind of shop.
Yeah, it attracts a wider audience of people.
Yeah, man. And the thing is, we're not on a busy street or anything like that. It's not like we're getting foot traffic. We do get some sort of local people, but we get a lot of people from interstate now. Actually, we're starting to get people from
There's probably
from
people
Canberra.
from Canberra and South Australia.
South Australia,
don't have many shops to take their
Well, they
cars
don't, and there's a lot of shops in New South Wales, but because we've got a lot of reach there as well, we're getting a lot of those people too, and also some from Brisbane, which is really strange, but it's good. It's cool.
Yeah.
You're
smashing the socials as well. Obviously.
We are smashing the socials. We've got a lot of friends in there, a lot of friends in the industry as well. But I think it comes down to one thing. A lot of it is to do with the passion that we have for these cars. I know it sounds cliche, but in all honesty, if we didn't feel passionate about what we actually did, I don't think we have the kind of customers that we do have.
Yeah.
When I say we're passionate, I love coming into work every day and seeing the kinds of cars that are here, getting to hear them, getting to drive them, the boys working on them, just everything about it.
Seeing
just still
customers'
fun.
reactions as well.
Yeah, customers' reactions. So a lot of the times, so I have a motto where we say, look, we'll build your automotive dream, and that's what we're doing on a daily basis.
Awesome, that's a good way to end it.
Yeah.
Thanks very much for having us.
No worries,
We've
man.
also got an incredible build, which has been ongoing, an AMG GTS, which is Raz's car, pushing over 1,000 horsepower. We're going to follow that journey in the future. So looking forward to that, but we'll see you next time. Thanks a lot, Matt.
See you, mate.
Thank you.